What what is up, everybody? So I'm just doing a quick little video here because there's just something. There's a conversation that I just had that just kind of irritates the fuck out of me, and I just kind of want to talk about it for a second. So I don't judge anyone for anything that they do in their lives. Like, how you want to live is your shit, right? Stop applying it to other people. And then this goes to, like, on everything, right down to, like, we're talking, like, you know, being vegan, being vegetarian, being polyamorous, you whatever, right? Or all the way down to, having, just thinking that because I'm an occultist or other people are occultists, that inherently means that we just want to sleep with everybody that we find attractive. Because it doesn't. Like, I don't give a shit how you live your life. That's cool, awesome. Live your life however the fuck you want to live your life. Stop getting pissed because other people that you want in your camp aren't in your camp, and that's what it is, right? It's not that you think that people are bad or wrong for not being in your camp. You're jealous that that person isn't in your camp. That's why you get irritated. That's why you get upset. That's why you get pissed off, right? You're pissed because I'm not in your camp and I don't agree with you. I'm not polyamorous. I have never been polyamorous. I will never be polyamorous. I find polyamory absolutely horrid, disgusting, repulsive. It is just, ugh, to me. You want to do it? Go for it. I don't give a fuck. What you do in your life has absolutely nothing to fucking do with me. I don't care. Right? Stop thinking I need to be okay with something when I'm not. Right? So yeah, I just had this conversation with a dude that, made my partner feel uncomfortable. My Black Witch Dyra. Black Witch Dyra made my partner feel uncomfortable. And so she blocked him. And then he starts hitting me up. And it just got to a point, like, I sent a message. I'm like, dude, like what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, like, in my personal opinion, I feel like the problem with most people is that they've never been knocked the fuck out for talking shit, right? Like, people talk so much shit behind a keyboard, behind a phone, shit like that, because, they feel safe, right? Like, I'm sorry. Like, I know there are people out there that disagree with me, but I honestly think more people need to get knocked the fuck out for saying stupid shit. Like, that's just my opinion. And it will always be my opinion, right? Like, talk smack, get smacked, right? So anyway, so we're having this back and forth. And, like, he openly says that he believes that, like, occultists, like, he says occultists need to be wild, right? Like, he's like, having sex is just nothing, right? And I'm sitting there and I'm just going in my head, like, I am so tired of this. Like, I really am. Like, I understand a lot of people in the occult community. I get it. I get it. A lot of you are polyamorous. A lot of you have multiple partners. A lot of you are open about that shit and happy with it, and it works for you. And that is fucking great. But just because something works for you, understand something. Polyamory is not the majority ideal in the planet when it comes to a relationship. Most people are monogamous. That's not a dig at you to say that you are in a minority, because you are. You want to throw statistics on it, you want to throw cheating on it, like, all that shit, go for it. Knock yourself out. I don't give a shit. Okay? Stop thinking that just because someone is an occultist, that they are polyamorous, that they are open to having multiple partners, that, they are evil people, right? In the sense of they would be willing to do something behind their partner's back. Stop thinking that way. It is really starting to get on my fucking nerves, right? Unless a conversation comes up and you directly say, you ask, hey, are you polyamorous? Or someone tells you or asks you, are you polyamorous? Assume that they are not, because assuming that people are puts a lot of people in really uncomfortable positions, right? You are making people uncomfortable for no reason at all, because you think that your way of life applies to fucking everyone in the occult. And it doesn't work that way. Like, you can't protect your values by invading the values of others and making them feel uncomfortable, because that's what you do. When you see someone that is an occultist and you assume that that person is polyamorous, you know that they are in a relationship and you continue to make moves anyway, you make them uncomfortable. You make a situation unsafe because you are assuming that this person follows the same values and system that you do when they don't. Stop doing it. You are hurting people. You are making them uncomfortable. You are making them feel unsafe. Just because I'm an occultist, just because Dyra's an occultist, just because anyone is a fucking occultist does not inherently mean that we are all polyamorous, because we're not. We don't want to sleep with you. We don't want to fuck just for fucking sake. We don't. Stop doing it. Be better. Be better. That's all I'm going to say. Just fucking be better. Yeah? Can we do that, please? Yeah, this is a bit of a rant video, but like it really like it didn't bother me too much, but then I'm sitting here thinking about it, and the more I think about it, the more it's pissing me off. Because this entire idea of assuming that everyone else follows your same values or has the same ideas that you do or are okay with the same things that you are is really fucking irritating. We're all different. All of us, every single one of us. And I'm going to reiterate the point here. If you're polyamorous and you're an occultist, I don't care. I don't care. Live your life. Live your life to the fullest. Be happy. Just don't tell me I need to go down that path with you, because I'm not going to. And this applies to being vegan and shit like that. Like calling people that aren't vegan like fucking murderers because they decide to eat meat. Shut up. Like, if you're vegan, if you're vegetarian and you're okay with that and you're happy with that, fine. Go with it. Flow with it. Be happy. Stop trying to infringe on other people's happiness because you're not actually happy with what you're doing. So you want everyone else to be fucking miserable with you. Stop. You're not better than anyone else. You're not. So you have 15 partners and you only eat plants. Cool. Be happy. Leave me the fuck out of it. Leave most of us the fuck out of it. Unless we tell you otherwise. Is that so fucking hard? Is it really that fucking hard? Like, you want me to respect your shit? But because my shit disagrees with your shit, you're going to come at me and say I'm a bad person because my shit doesn't match your shit? Fuck off. Like, I mean, when did life become high school? Like, because that's what it is. It's fucking high school. That's exactly what the fuck it is. It is, oh, you can't afford Jankos, so you're not a cool kid, right? You're stuck with the Wranglers and the work boots because your family can't, afford to buy you Jankos. I'm speaking from 90s, like, being in middle school in the 90s and shit, right? But, you can't afford the fashion, so you're not cool, right? Or maybe you don't like it. Maybe you don't like the fashion. You don't like the fashion, so you're not cool. That's what it is, right? Like, I'm vegan, you're not, so you're not one of the cool kids, right? I'm polyamorous, you're not, so, you're not one of the cool kids, right? You need to think like me, you need to act like me, you need to, Stop it. Just stop. Live and fucking let live. Like, how is this such a difficult fucking concept for people to fucking understand? Half of the fucking reason of why we are where we are is because people don't know how to shut the fuck up. Because a difference of opinion has become a fucking capital offense, right? Like, sit down and shut the fuck up. Like, really. Like, stop. Fucking stop it. I mean, that's it. And like, as always, like, I'm sorry, this is kind of like a bit of like an angry rant, but I'm a little pissed. I'm a little hot right now, you know, because of this. So, you know, yeah, that's going to be it. But like I said, like I always say, hail thy fucking self. I'll see you in the next one. Peace the fuck out. Bye.